Hey, if you don't know who I am, my name is Chris M. Walker. I am the CEO and founder of Legiit.com, and I'm here today with some really great information that I know you're going to enjoy. First of all, let's look at today's schedule for the 21st. We wake up, and before our feet hit the ground, we think big. We think about our life goals, our long-term goals, and our goals for the day, and how they are going to help us hit those goals. And we think what we could do to go even bigger on them, because we want to make an impact, and that's how that will put you in the right frame of mind before you even get going. Then I check my 8 sleep and aura metrics, which were good today, by the way. Very good day. Got a good sleep last night. I do some push-ups, some ab works, and today I used my my exercise band as well. I haven't been to the gym in quite some time, but I'm still in good shape. I have breakfast. I checked in on our new customer support. Let me try putting this in present mode and seeing what that looks like. Yeah, I checked in on our new customer support person and saw how they were doing, and they're doing very well, by the way. So she's off to a wonderful start. I continued setting up my passive investments. I have somebody asked yesterday. I'm not going to give specifics because I don't want to give investment advice, but I have stocks, crypto, SEP, IRA. I have a whole life policy, and I have other miscellaneous things that I invest in. And there's also some businesses that I invest in as well. So I've been working on that this week. Business administration, I still have to hire a designer to design my consulting page. I've really got to stop putting that off, but I haven't so far. So there's that. I continued configuring and studying Hyros. There's some good stuff in there. It's also a bit complicated, and we have a complicated business model. So there's that. And then I prepped for this live stream, and then obviously I'm doing this live stream. Review my messages and respond to any. I have a video that I promised my YouTube guy, Milan, that I would record today. So I need to do that, even though I really don't feel like it. Sometimes, you know, in life, you have to do things you don't feel like. So, and then dinner, obviously. And then I need to catch up on whatever I need to catch up on. And then I'm reading a book called How to Think Like a Roman Empire or Emperor. I will put that on the screen real fast, and then I'll give you my affiliate link because I have zero shame. So there's the book that I'm reading right now. Let me get my link. So if you want me to make a few pennies and you're going to buy something from Amazon, that's the link for you. But this is the book I'm reading right now. I have that done by Monday, most likely. So that's pretty much it. That's today's schedule, and then the bedtime ritual that gets me the aforementioned wonderful sleep. So how do I get out of this? Exit. All right. So that's that. Now let's head over to Legiit Prime. It's not any different. It's just Legiit, but I think Legiit Prime sounds cool. I'm a big comic book nerd, and Superboy Prime is one of my my favorite villains. So let's head up to the Legiit AI dashboard. Wisdom Digital Marketing with yet another donation. Thank you so much, my friend. And you can see that this says Legiit score now, so that's a little bit more clear, but this is the wrong site. How did they end up on that? Anyway. All right, so you can see we've got an actual change in analytics here. It's not great, but whatever. We got our rankings, our to-do list, page speed, analytics. Still nothing showing up in Google Search Console. Again, these number 1 and number 2, number 2 are not accurate. Well, I mean, they weren't as of yesterday. They're, for whatever reason, this is pulling in the Google Maps ranking. I don't know if that's true for this one. We're going to have to take a look. But this is where we're ranking so far. We're continuing to either hover or climb for all our keywords. So I'm happy about that. We'll have to check these manually, unfortunately, until we get that glitch fixed. You can see it's starting to pick up a few of the backlinks we made. And we're just waiting on this one to be completed before we move on to month number 2 stuff. Number 2. All All right. So first I want to check this one because I'm kind of fascinated that that's at number 2. I think that's probably going to be a maps ranking as well. So let me go into an incognito window and search share screen because I almost forgot. Allow while visiting site. That's weird. That is not, it's definitely not number 2. It's not even in maps. Oh, there it is at like number 5 or something. But let's check organic. It's probably nowhere in organic. That's just a false positive. Every time I see this one, I think it's ours because it's like the reverse of the way the keywords are. All right. Well, if it's not on page 4 or 5, we're just going to stop. Oh, there it is. So that's page 4. So that's like 37. Creators Club says, hi, Chris. Hello, Creators Club. All right. Well, that's not bad for a keyword we're not even targeting. That's all right. We haven't really gotten into it yet. Modeling. Number 1. And let's jump down to page 4 was where we were yesterday. And there we are again, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So not bad, considering we're still not to the meat of our campaign yet. Home remodeling Pueblo. Head over to page 4. And similar to the ranking. All right. So not bad. Now let's go to local dominator. And I put in 2 extra keywords in here today because I was curious after I saw a question in the Superstar SEO Facebook group. Salman, are you in the Superstar SEO Facebook group? Anyhow, I put in home remodeling Pueblo. No, I didn't. I put in home remodeling just without any geo modifier and home remodeling near me. And you can see, even without trying, we've managed to pick up some decent rankings for that too. Some map pack rankings for most positions. And then what was the other one? The near me. Sorry, couldn't resist. Not bad there either. So overall, all things good. A client's got suspended as well a couple days ago, trying to get it back, lost all reviews. Oh, that sucks. Now, fortunately, well, let me just show you. Let me bring up Google Business. I'm doing this off screen because I have to log in. All right, so let's go sign in. All right, so you can see we have our main one, which is still going strong, thank God. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know. There's nothing else to look at here. Actually, there is one thing we need to do. Edit profile. So this is the Facebook page we created yesterday. I have not gotten around to creating the other main ones, but let's go ahead and put that in the social media. I know it's in here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Social profile, Facebook. While we're at it, let's go ahead and make a YouTube. Switch accounts. Create. That's interesting. Create a channel. Select a picture from computer. Upload. Hopefully this is the right dimensions. There we go. Done. See if we can get away with this. Ah. There we go. Create channel. What I'll do later is go through and fill out the about and all that. You don't really need to see me do that. So am I not doing it right? I remove the app. Shit. View your channel. There we go. And we're going to put in YouTube. I'll create the rest of these later. We'll go ahead and save. Obviously, that's going to be pending, but thankfully, Steven says, is the phone number on the GMB a VoIP or non-VoIP? It's a call. I bought it on Callfire, so you can buy a phone number from them, and it'll redirect to what do you call it? To your phone, which is what. So it's kind of like Twilio or something like that. So I guess that's a VoIP. I'm not really sure. I'm trying something new here. That way I can actually look at the camera and look at like I'm looking at the camera and still look at the chat. I put it on my my third screen. All right. So now I'm confused though. All right. So like I said, as you can see, this is our main one is still going, thank God. When I looked at it at first, let me show you what I looked at. When I looked at it at first, this is the email for that account. I saw, where is it? Your Pueblo home remodeling, your profile has been suspended. I was like, fuck, after all that work that we did. But it turns out, if you remember, as we were setting this up, I had somehow managed to, oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing? don't want to claim a new business. Good God. Yeah. Anyway, what I had done was I had somehow managed to set up two of them. And the one that got suspended, thank goodness, was not the one that we've spent all this time and effort getting set up. So fortunately, that's what happened. Now, that one guy says, I am here. Thank goodness. Without that one guy, I don't know what we would do. Anyhow, so I was really upset at first, and then I realized that it was the one that we accidentally set up, as opposed to the one that we have put all this time and money, effort, whatever, into. So thank goodness for small miracles. That said, I wanted to make today's stream about this for a couple of reasons. One, it's easy clickbait, an easy way to get people here. Like, if I'm being perfectly honest. But the other one is to show you that you are playing with fire when you make these fake GMBs or GBPs, whatever. That sooner or later they're probably going to get caught, get suspended, and so on. And to just know that risk going in, and don't do this if it's something that's really, really important to you, because sooner or later, this, I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see it, but this is going to happen. So, just be smart in your, business is risk, and there's some risk associated with business, but, know that risk before you decide to do this or not. And Creators Club says, smiley face. That one guy says, man, I thought your main one got suspended. That is a miracle. Yeah, I know. It tells me that it's only a matter of time before they come for the other one as well. And see, I clickbaited you. I mean, kind of. I really did believe it was the right one at the time that I first looked at it. Too hot to handle. Thanks, I work out. But yeah, so know what's going on, know the risk, and so on. So that is the first thing I wanted to show you today. Does anybody have any questions or anything you want me to cover on that before we I have one other thing I'd like to show you today. I'm going to do an exclusive stream on it probably tomorrow or Monday. But lost my train of thought. But for now, I want to show you. But first, let me know if there's any questions or anything like that you would like me to address on this. Oh, let's see. I think I got another lead too. It may be spam though. I visited your site, blah, blah, blah. You ever thought about having engaging videos? Well, you're in business when you start getting those. And this guy can send up to 10 million contact form submissions with something called Kuzjads or some shit. So we're getting spam, which, that's just the price of existing. It's and we did get one legitimate lead. So, and then there's one guy, I can't fault him for shooting his shot. He's been watching the videos, and he actually sent me like a pitch for link building. So at least he's like being original. Wisdom Digital Marketing says, have you found that websites convert better with landline than a mobile number? Can't tell you the last time I had a landline or even a client that had a landline, because I don't really do a lot of client work. And for all I know, they do have it. But no, I haven't never tested that. And to my knowledge, neither has anybody else. Is your backlink index what you gave? Index me now? Yes. Oh, you want to see if they are? Let's take a look. But yes, it is tool.indexmenow.com, Creators Club. And as you can see, the social profiles, we submitted 103 of them to be indexed. 47 of them have been so far. That's about 67%. 33 of them were unindexable, and the other 23 are still being in progress. That's pretty good. So that's progress, right? What are you doing with the legitimate leads? Nothing at this point. I actually feel bad about that because I don't have anywhere to send him the one that we got. Um, as we get closer to the end of the case study, I'm reluctant to actually monetize this because it's in public. So, you know, but I don't know. I haven't decided yet on what I'm going to do there. Creators Club says, nice. All right. So, one other thing. Let's look at what the fuck is it? What I want to look at? Oh, the stats on here. It 9 customer interactions. $52 searches. I don't know why it still doesn't show here, but calls still 0. Bookings is going to be 0. Directions, 7 people asked for directions. Website clicks, 2. We got 2 website clicks. So yeah, I don't know what that is. All right. So the other thing I want to show you guys today is, let me ask you this before I do. In the chat, let me know if you run an agency of any kind. SEO, probably that's going to be most of you if you're doing agency that are here, but it could be, ads, paid ads, social media, content, whatever. Let me know in the chat before we move on how many of you run an agency and how many of you would like to get access to a big pool of clients that you don't currently have access to. Let me know in the chat in the next minute or two if that's something that interests you. Poly AI says yes. I'm going to show how old I am here, but it makes me think of Polly Shore. Philip says yes, freelance as well here. That one guy says, side question, what defines a freelancer versus an agency? It just depends. But to me, a freelancer is someone that works by themselves, and an agency is someone that does not. But really, I know even one-man gang agencies as well. So it's murky. Creators Club says he's doing freelancing only. That's okay. Why not create YouTube video? It ranks well if you add number, use main keyword. I mean, I do that a lot. For local, I don't really do it that much anymore, but that was actually how I got known in SEO, was doing that. Was ranking videos for local SEO terms for a thing that Alex Becker had. All right. So let me show you what I got for you today. So we're going to hop over here to Legiit, and this is not quite what I asked for, but that's okay. So we're going to go resources, and then under here, we're going to go to agencies. Now, we just launched this today, but what we're doing is setting up a section dedicated for people with agencies that that have proven results and want to get more business. Now, they have to prove that they have results. They have to have some testimonials. They have to have a track record of success. You actually apply. But so far, we've added several. I'm going to move this back over here because I can't see. All right. So far, we've approved 5. Well, 4 really, because one of them is me. But this is a way that we're going to list agencies, because let me tell you the logic behind this. For a long time, I've been asked, do you have someone that can do this or do that? Usually paid ads, but sometimes other things. Or do you have someone that has case studies or testimonials to do that? And I don't always have a good answer for them, or some people aren't comfortable working with a freelancer and want to work with an agency. So that's why we came with an agency directory and agency page. Now, this is not like the rest of the marketplace. Not just anybody can list something. It has to go through an approval process. Like I'll show you in a minute, but one of these folks, I recognized their testimonial and I reached out to that person before I personally approved them. But let's just look at the ones that we have so far, and then we'll look at the application, and then we're going to call it a day. This is mine. Now, there's some things on here that need a little bit of work. For example, the line breaks got removed for some reason, so we'll have to work on that. But you can put in, and I'll show you what what it looks like to what the application looks like. You can put in your price range, your team size, your location, the year you were established. You put in your contact email and your phone number for your agency. Don't put your personal phone number in there. You get a do follow link to your agency site. You can put in your LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. You put in how many projects you've completed, your client satisfaction, your success rate. It will list your services here that you already have on your profile, some of them. It's putting it in as an hourly rate. We're going to get that changed because that's not how that works exactly. You can put in your client testimonials. I wanted to put in more, but I didn't have time. And then you are required to put in a case study that shows, at least one case study that shows that you know what you're doing. And we will review this personally to make sure that these are legitimate. Now, you can see I put in our home remodeling Pueblo case study, and then I put in Legiit itself. And then there's a frequently asked questions section. So you can see this is much more in depth and more thorough than our standard freelancer pages. And that was because we wanted to stand out and be professional and, show that they can show the proof that is required. So, obviously you can put a video up here as well. So this is new. It's limited. So what you're going to do, if you want to apply, I'll get you the link here in a second. Let me log out over here and log into a different account. And in the meantime, I'll take some questions. I have a full-time job, freelance on the side. I don't have a whole LLC in business to call it an agency. If you're working with clients, then to me, that's an agency. So, but you don't have to do it. You can always just list as a freelancer. Share with us a practical way. I only know theory, don't know how to do it. Do what? What is requirement if 2 to 3 people make agency? Is it okay or any particular requirement? I don't understand that question. I'm sorry. Thanks for the section. No, it's easy to outreach agencies which have proven record to outsource over services. Absolutely. That's kind of the goal, is to make it easy to find agencies. Let's take a look at another one. 38 Digital Market. That's our good friend Randy, who's been on the channel before. And as you can see, you get a link to your agency page. It says do follow link. Put in your phone number. It puts some of your services there. Again, I don't like how it's showing hourly, but testimonials. He's got case studies, and his look better than mine, which is annoying. Not the result, but the look. Case studies, frequently asked questions. See who else we've got. We got tech. This is the one where I reviewed I reviewed this one myself. I mean, I've reviewed them all myself so far. But this is where I actually know this guy, that is his testimonial, and I went and made sure. And he had great stuff to say about him. He shows a case study of his and a frequently asked question. Another one. This is Webidoo, who I use for CTR manipulation. He does great work. You're going to see him later on in the case study. And you get the idea. Them calves. Why, thank you. All right, so let me show you what the application looks like. Just got to log into another one. Where is it? I guess this one will work. Please don't make me change my password. All right, 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so here's a different account. If you come up here and go to resources and agencies, you can come down here and click apply for directory listing. I'll get you the link to this. Earlier, it was like not working the right way. So let's take a look and see if it does. Yeah, for some reason it redirects back to the page. So that's going to get fixed shortly. But for now, just come to that page and click there. And you can just see, let me zoom in so you can see it real well. You're just going to put in your agency name, a description, your logo, a video showing either you talking or just something about your agency, your website, your year that you were established, location, number of employees, minimum and maximum hourly rate, number of projects you've completed, your status, there's how many were completed to satisfaction, success rate. You're going to pick what things you offer and what industries you serve. If we don't have the industry that you need, just message support and they'll get it there eventually. Put in the contact person, email and phone, at least one testimonial, at least one case study, and as many FAQs as you like, and your LinkedIn, Twitter, and Instagram if you like, and click submit application. I right now am personally reviewing all of them. Eventually, our success team will review them, but I don't know. It's a good opportunity because first of all, I'm going to send this entire once we get 10 or so of them up there. I'm going to email this and post about this to our entire audience, but it'll also give me an opportunity when somebody needs a particular thing to send them to an agency that has proven results that they can help with, as opposed to just, a freelancer, or that maybe they need a full team or whatever. But it's just another way for us to help, basically it helps everybody. It helps us because it gives us another way to make money. It helps you because it gives you another way to make money, and it helps clients who need help, and they get to make more money too. And so do their customers. So it's a win for everybody. Zobair donated $2. Thank you, Zobair. You get a piece of Legiit merch of your choice. What you're going to do, my friend, is go over to shop.legiit.com. Hopefully it doesn't go through that rigmarole again. Pick out the piece of Legiit merch that you want. If it's a piece of clothing, think about what size you need, and then come over to Legiit and click here and contact customer support. Tell them that you bought a piece, you donated and you get a piece of Legiit merch. Tell them what you want. Tell them what size you need if it's something that needs a size, and then tell them your mailing address, and they will send that out to you post haste. So thank you for your donation. That is going to go to a good cause that we will reveal early next month, and I will live donate on camera. So there's absolutely no doubt that it gets donated. And so thank you for that. And does anybody have any questions about the agency directory or how to apply or, anything like that? I'm going to talk more in depth about this down the road, but I wanted to show it today since it just launched either today or yesterday. I want to say yesterday, but how do you change do you want to donate more? Is that what you're saying? If so, let me, if you want to do that, let me know if that's what you want to do, and I can end the current one and increase it to another level, or you could do it multiple times. Just let me know if that's what you wanted to do, and I'll make it work. And if for some reason you're in a country that, you just pick out what you want, Mubashir, and message support and let them know. If so for some reason you're in a country where you can't, okay, what I'll do is I'll end the current one, and I will add a $10 one for you. Go. Okay. So I'll put in 5, and I'll put it at the $10 level. There you go. You can do it now. That one guy. So thank you for that. That, like I said, I don't need the money from this, but it will go to a good cause, which I have picked out and will reveal and at the early next month. So Now, does anybody have any questions about, well, anything really, but except for how to get orders on Legiit, but particularly about the agency pages or anything like that? If so, let me know. If not, we'll get ready to go. And that one guy says, it's me, Aaron. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Um, you know how to claim the merchandise by now, then. And thank you for your donation. I think everybody will be happy with the cause that I chose and the reason that I chose it. But, you know, and if nothing else, at least it gets some merch out there. So thank you very much for that. At Pool, what's up, buddy? Congrats on the agency section, Chris. Side question, missed 2 days because of traveling. Give me 2-line summary about the case study. What did I miss? Not much. We're basically in a holding pattern. I think all I did was I've been mostly focusing on the dashboard this week and demonstrating that. But we also built a Facebook page, which I'm sure you know how to do. So that's about it. Aaron says, please give the merch away in here. Oh, well, that's really kind of you. So first come, first serve. Anybody that's watching, and please don't be greedy. If you've already got some, don't take it. But if you're watching and you would like a piece of Legiit merch, Aaron has donated that to you. So whoever claims it first gets it. So that's fine with me. But thank you. That's very generous of you, Aaron. And, you know, it will go to a wonderful cause that I'm really excited about. So Shannon says it sounds exciting for agencies and Legiit. Yeah. I mean, we're trying to really bring everything that people need for their business, because that's our mission, is to reach every business on earth. And, you know, it's going to take some big steps to make that happen. But come hell or high water, it's going to happen. And I am the hell and the high water. And you know what? Free piece of Legiit merch for anybody that knows where that quote came from without Googling. Can we get a Cobra Kai Legiit merch, please? You know, that's not a bad idea. We actually do have some that are definitely not inspired by popular things that we don't own the IP to. Actually, I don't know if they're on here anymore. We used to have like a G.I. Joe one. Yeah, there's a G.I. Joe one. And there was one other, but I can't remember what it was. That's actually cool, though. I'll see if I can't like track down the Cobra Kai logo and like the font and stuff and get one that says that. Did you finish watching, for you or anybody, did you finish watching the last season yet? Or the last part of the last season yet? Friends, that's the other one. Thank you. The Friends one is one that I designed myself. By which I mean I found a tool online that would generate things in the Friends font and typed in Legiit. Just finished 10 minutes ago. I don't want to give away for anybody that hasn't watched yet, but I was very, very pleased with almost everything that they did. There's only one thing I would have done differently, and I won't say because I don't want to spoil it. Usually I like tell people tough shit about spoilers, but this one would really ruin it if you did. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, anything else before we wrap up today? There's still a good number of folks here, so I don't want to dip if everybody's got. If anybody wants to still ask questions or engage or do anything, but if not, I'm not just going to sit here and talk to myself. I mean, I probably am going to sit here and talk to myself, but I'm not going to do it on camera. All right. So while I'm thinking about it, Aaron, you can get a mug regardless. I'll still honor his donation of it to someone else, but I'll have them send you a mug. And I think that they sent you something else recently, so I should already have all the information. So I'm going to send you a mug, not a mug shot, a coffee mug. Kathy says hi. Hello, Kathy. Anyway, yes. If you're not watching on YouTube, although literally right now, all but one of you, and that's you, a pool, apparently, are watching on YouTube, please subscribe if you aren't already. Like the video, share it, and turn on notifications. It really helps me stay inspired to continue making videos and stuff like that. I've really committed to doing this heavy for at least the next few months and see how it goes. In fact, I'm going to show you, and I'm going to be honest, I don't have like the most success with YouTube compared to how long I've been doing this, but I'm going to show you that I'm having my best month ever. I'm literally going to show you my analytics because we're all about transparency here. So let's go YouTube Studio and analytics. Hey, I hit 21.5 finally. Analytics. Last 28 days, 22,000.6 views, which is considerably more than normal. Let me zoom in. I've gotten a lot more watch time than usual. For if you don't know what watch time is, it's pretty self-explanatory, but it's the amount of time people have watched. Like if they watch 1 minute, that just counts 1 minute. So it's not as, that's why it's not as much as views. It's 306 new subscribers, and I've made just about under $300. Most of that has happened in February. Where is it? February. So it's going very, very well. And if you look at versus the last 90 days, you can see that when I started, let's go the last year. This is paid advertising, this big hump here. So you can see we were pretty much nowhere in November, and it's just been gradually increasing ever since. Not so much with, I guess, subscribers too. There's a little bit of a bump there. And revenue, you can see that's picked up tremendously as well. So my point, guys, is that this is helping, and it's in keeping me encouraged to keep going. So please, if you can subscribe or like or watch or share it with anyone that you think might be interested, it would really mean a lot to me. So thank you. They are, and plus them, that their efforts plus these live streams have led to that. Like, you know, there's a little lesson in there actually. Like early in the pandemic, I started doing live streams every single day. And that was just how we kept in touch with people, and business took off and the channel took off. And then because it was working so well, I made the wise decision to stop. So, yeah, that's why I'm picking that back up again. And if you want to go further back in time, back here it's not going to show that well because there's so much, but you can see in this area right in here in September, how it kind of picked up a little bit. That was the first time I started doing YouTube. And I did a 30-day challenge where I did a video every day. And you can see it went from literally nothing. Oh, that's under revenue. You can see that was where it picked up, was in that 30 days around September, where I was doing videos every day. And again, this boner here is paid advertising. So yeah, anyway, it's that looks like a lot of money, but that's over 9 years. So, and you know, much of that is since the last 2 years. So yeah, anyhow, thank you for your support. Please continue. And as far as that goes, that seems to be the commercials. That seems to be the questions are dying down. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a day because I still have to record another video and I am sick to death of the sound of my own voice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your donations. Thank you for watching. I apologize if I got you here via clickbait. I hope there's still a good lesson for you and you find it valuable. We'll be back sometime tomorrow. I don't have anything else important on my calendar tomorrow, so it'll probably be after I wake up and shake the cobwebs out. Otherwise, but I want to thank you for spending your time with me here today. I know you have a lot of things you could be doing and you chose to spend some of it with me. That means the world to me, and I'll never take that for granted. So thank you for that. And until I see you tomorrow, Think about what you want out of life and then figure out how you can go out and get it, because you owe it to yourself and you owe it to the world. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.